Hello, my name is Rosa, and today I will be showing you how to make a lily flower out of pipe cleaners like this one here. And I will be showing it to my 4 audience members. Okay, so the first step is you will need to gather your supplies. So you will need 10 pipe cleaners of your choice for the petals, and you can mix and match. You can do 5 and 5, 7 and 3, 6 and 4. You just need 10 total. You will need glue sticks for your hot glue gun. You will need just 2 green pipe cleaners. It can be any shade of green, just 2 of them, and a artificial flower stem. Okay, so the first step, we are going to take 2 of our pipe cleaners and we are going to create the shape of the petal. So we're going to take 2, you're going to have one of the 2, you're going to fold it in half, and it doesn't have to be perfect, so don't even worry about measurements or getting any rulers out. You're going to take it and fold it in half again and kind of squeeze them together at the end. You're going to take your other one and you are going to fold it in half as well and loop it through your smaller one like so. And you're going to twist it maybe 2, 3 times if needed. And you should have something that looks like a chromosome, which I am becoming familiar with being in nursing school. So once you have that, you're going to take your 2 large pieces, fold them down like so. You can kind of fluff out. So once you have it like this, you're going to take one of the longer pieces. You're going to make sure it secures these bottom ones and this longer one. So you're going to twist just a little bit above the ending of those, because you're going to end up twisting around to the bottom anyway, and it will be hiding those other ones. So you'll have something that looks like a leaf. So you see it's got some spaces, some gaps there. So what you're going to need to do is just kind of fluff out, move it around. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect, so if you want to leave the gaps in, you absolutely can. Just fluff out, and then to really create the illusion of a lily flower, you're going to kind of fold back, like so. You may need to do some more fluffing once you do that. So you have your first petal. So you'll repeat this step 4 more times, and you'll have a total of 5 petals. So I've got my 5 here, and we are going to put them together to create the lily flower. So we're going to grab our flower stem and our glue gun that has already been plugged in. If you haven't plugged it in, you can plug it in now. We can wait and chat a bit, but mine's already plugged in, ready to go, so let's get to it. So we're going to take our flower stem and one of our petals, and we are going to hot glue kind of the thicker part of the flower petal above where that one individual pipe cleaner is here. So you can kind of spread it around, and you're going to stick it to the top of the flower stem. Just kind of hold it there, maybe 10-20 seconds, like so. All right, and once that looks pretty secure, we can go on to the next one. So the next one, what I like to do, instead of gluing the actual petal itself, I like to glue the stem and the little petal that's already on there, and it just kind of creates a little bit more secureness. So we'll take our next petal, and we will glue it right next to it, and again, hold. And because the glue is kind of malleable, you can move your petals around a little bit if you feel like they're a little crooked or you don't really like how they're coming out. But again, there's no need for perfection. All right, and we will do this for the remaining 3 petals. Now, I think this is such a fun craft that virtually anyone can do. And it just looks, when it's completed, it looks very beautiful. When you display them all together, if you want to make several of different colors, all the same color, you can make a great gift. The holiday season coming up. These are just a really fun craft to do, very quick. So we'll do our next petal here. And again, feel free to shape if you need to. Kind of stick those together. And our final petal. Glue that together like so. Perfect. And I'm kind of bending them back to kind of make them look a little bit more like a lily, if you feel the need to do that. So once you've got them nice and secure, I kind of like to give them a little squeeze at the end, make sure they're really on there. And to bring it all together and give you a more clean look, you're going to grab your 2 green pipe cleaners and you are going to put a little glue at the top of where you want your stem to start. So I just do a little bit there. We're going to place our green pipe cleaner, kind of hold carefully because the glue is hot, and we're going to start twisting. We're going to twist them together like so, and kind of grouping them all together, giving it a very clean green stem look. We're going to twist and twist until we've covered all of the blue. And we've got our first part. You can add the second part to the stem if you wish, but I'm going to put it in a vase with little crystals so you won't be able to see the bottom. But this is your finished look. So this is what the daisy, or the lily flower, my apologies, will look like. Again, something super beautiful, super crafty to do. And I hope this has inspired you to maybe look into more crafting. And yeah, happy crafting. And I'll show my audience members again.